Well. Let's talk about the real reason. You know, the real reason that all the MAGAs want to see those files? Yes, you can see it's ripping them apart from the inside, from their dark, cold, empty hearts. They don't know what to do. They're so very confused. They're coming at each other's throats almost daily as of lately, particularly after yesterday when they were told that there was no client list. Now they're calling today for the firing of Pam Bondi. Oh, Blondie Bondi has to go expeditiously, if you know you know. They say we need to protect the victims. We need to hold the pedos to the fire. Justice, accountability, it must be done. But is that what they're really upset about, hun? Of course not. It has absolutely nothing to do with prosecuting the pedos. No. Because if it had anything to do with protecting children, prosecuting pedos, they wouldn't be asking for Pam Bondi to go and be replaced with Matt Gaetz, who jumped over schoolhouse gates, the guy who was literally kicked out of Congress, baby, for his predilections and proclivities for young ladies. So it has nothing to do with actually coming after a pedo. No. And it has everything to do. Everything to do with that last little drop of a conscience that resides inside of them. Yes, that last little bit of logic, rationality, and sanity that's in the back of their head. Every day, screaming loudly over the sounds of red hats and shirts and Bibles and, hell, he might even have skirts, shoes and watches and Fox fucking News. Yes, they can still hear their conscience trying to scream. He's a bad guy. He's a bad guy. Look at what is right in front of your eyes. Look what he said about his daughter. Look at the plane in which he flies on his campaign. Look, see. Can't you fucking hear me? They don't want to hear that voice inside anymore. They want it to go away, and they know the only way it'll ever go away is if they get to see the proof, if they get to see the truth, if they get to see the files, and would be amazed that he's not in there. They need it so badly for him not to be in there so they can finally tell that last bit of a conscience to go the fuck away and let me praise that pedo today. That's the real reason, baby. They want to see. They need it so badly. The Kool-Aid is getting bitter. And they go so hard for him, knowing he's a sinner. So trust me, baby, when I tell you it's not about justice. It's about trying to silence that last little bit of conscience. Unfortunately for all of them, it's never going to stop screaming the truth, because your conscience doesn't need a list. Your conscience is the proof.